Hey Sag, it's Samantha from Soul Pathways, and I'm here to give you your love reading for the month of May. It's for singles in love, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Mars. Okay? Venus and Mars added because this is a love reading. Venus would be for the ladies and Mars for the men. Okay? It's a general read. So take from it what resonates and dust the rest off. Okay? You want that personal reading, you're going to have to contact me direct and we'll set something up. Right? Okay. That information is below. This deck has already been cleansed, cleared, and meditated on. I hope you're doing well today, Sad. With that, let's get going, shall we? Hey, Divine. Can you tell me? Sad singles. What's coming for them in love for the rest of May? For sad singles. Yeah. Spiritual belchers already. What the what? Spiritual belches and the universe. Wow, you are just releasing it, Sagittarius. 31. Divine. You're transmuting pain. You're healing. In matters of the heart. You are you're with Divine. Sag. Something happened at the full moon. 22. This could be regarding a twin flame journey. That's my twin flame number. You could be also a master builder, 22. You could be 31. You could be a life path 1, 2, 3. Something's moving ahead though. 1, 2, 3. This is progress. You could be starting your spiritual awakening now. And that's why you're here. An illusion finally lifted. And because of that, you might be seeing things that you weren't seeing before. And regardless of the pain, this is actually a very fortunate event, Sag, regarding your love life, 23. It's a change. It's a fortunate change, too. See, this is not a setting sun. This is a rising sun. And there are wings here. 413, when I said that, that's 4-4, stability, security. 4s could be significant for you, as well as 3s in understanding. I said that at 427, so 4 and 27, 2, 7, all of those numbers could be very significant for you. April could be significant. February, July. 444 on my timer when I said that. But a new start's coming for you. One that I feel you're going to embrace. Okay. You're in a new start where things have changed drastically. Now I'm really curious what this card is. Yeah. Something to do with your house, your home, your family. That's what changed you. So the changes have to do with family, community, house, home. Okay. Yeah, you had to make a decision. I've got a Two of Swords here. 2 swords. Something was put on ice, and you thought you could leave it there, and you couldn't. You kind of had to. You made a decision because something was put in your face. This says Dragon's Horde. Dragons could be significant. You're the dragon could be significant. Now that is Scorpio. If you have Scorpio in your chart, Sag, watch the Scorpio reading. It was rather, I'd say, pretty great. Check it out though if you do. 12 could be significant. There are 12 months in the year. Life Path 2, Life Path 1, the 12th of any month. Your birthday might be the 12th. Noon, midnight. These might be times, but I've got keys here. And a way forward, protecting the future. So somebody is doing the work to protect the future. Intentionality. So I think something was shown to you, and with the help of Divine, you're now doing something to protect yourself in the future. Now these keys weren't any keys. They actually had hearts on them. So keys in love. Something you love. Someone you love. Since this is a love reading after all, right? Yeah, you've surrendered to the journey again at the full moon. If you haven't, please do. Think about it. 737, when I said that, that number might be important, but it's also an 8. 8s might be important. You might be a Life Path 7 or an 8 for that matter. 48 could be significant, or 84, 12, 3, because it breaks down to 3. Again, 333 could be significant. 3s are all about community. It's also my starseed number. You could be a starseed. I'm getting a lot of outer space here. So, yeah. Transformations, though, happened at the full moon. And we already know that based on what we've seen so far. It's starting with you, and you're transforming right now. You're transforming a situation. And, you know, all this 12s, and now I've got 21. So 1221 might be another number you're seeing a lot, or 2112. But this is, again, look at all the outer space. You definitely could be a starseed, darling. Yeah, look into that. There, Google, how do I know if I'm a starseed? They have signs, symptoms. Typically, if you're a twin, I've noticed a lot of twins are also earth angels and starseeds. You'll be very surprised and shocked to know you end up being a slew of things when you're one thing. Just ends up being that way. First breath. Sounds like you just are waking up. Congratulations. You're going to break right out of the matrix. If you haven't already. Your twin is your relief. Your twin is your safe haven. Your twin will help you. Focused breathing will also help you. Putting on my counseling hat. I have a master's in counseling. I specialize actually in alternative therapies and medicine. So I did a focus fully on all of the alternative ways to deal with stress and healing. So yes, breath work, mindfulness, mind over matter, all of that, laws of attraction, spirituality. That's my forte. When in doubt, Sag, get out of your head and get into your body, into your breath, into your heart, because you need to. I'm getting a very strong feeling with all this purple. And there's some green and blue. You might need a throat chakra balancing, crown and heart healing. This blue is, though, magnanimously there, so you might need to unblock your throat. I knew it was coming. 11:29 on the timer, which is 11:11. Movement towards your soul, your twin, basically. Bold steps forward. So you want to take some actions forward. I think you really do with that 55, which would be a 1. You could be 55. But this is somewhere you've never been. I love, like Arizona. I love the buttes and everything out there. That's my land. I'm gonna live there. I am gonna live there. That's where I'm supposed to live. But, you know, this is a portal. And when you go here, you got to be at a right frequency to get in. And that's what I'm hearing. So you got to raise your frequency to a right frequency even to get those gates open, because it's a portal and to your person. If you're feeling frustrated because you can't seem to get in touch, it's because you're different frequencies. Say this is your person and this is you. You're here and she's here, or he's here and you're here. Just do some work. Start healing those chakras I told you of. Your throat, your heart. Get yourself in balance. Also heal these wounds. I feel for many of you, from what I'm seeing, I feel like you've got a mother wound. I feel like you've got a father wound. Rejection, abandonment are huge. From what I'm feeling, at least, for some of you. Yeah, I feel like you're also, you don't speak out when things are going wrong because you don't want to fight. You just don't want to fight. So you're willing to just go along with things. And you need to learn to speak up, because that's as bad as doing the thing. You know what I'm saying? I had to learn that lesson. Don't feel bad about it. It's human. It's human, okay? It is human. When you are surrounded by a bunch of naysayers and you're actually the only one who is the yay sayer, it's hard to be like, I don't agree with that. I don't agree with that. And you're like, that's hard. But that's what you're being called to do. As an earth angel, you're here. You're fated to be that 1 in a million, the eye of the needle. To love the entire world and help it rise with your twin. 14:44 on my timer. One power couple. Whole world. That's why they were holding you down and away from your person. Now you can take that to the bank. They don't want you to make that doorway, but you're going to make it if you do the work. You have a contract with this person. Do the work. Step through the portal. Because you have a contract. And I'm willing to bet you have soul ties. You're their kingdom spouse as well. Covenant. I mean, I love this card because they entwine the two. Yeah, you're going to reconcile. And your ancestors are guiding this. Divine. You could be 59. Divine. 7 is my number for divine. It's almost like he is saying, come on. 16. 00 on my timer, which is divine. 7. 00. This is your mission. This is your calling. He's bringing you out of stagnation into your heart to heal it. Again, the compass. 8. You have a contract for love, fame, wealth. Take only what resonates, and a happy family and legacy. Take what resonates. But you were put into imprisonment, basically, for a very long time, and you're a very special individual. And you were made to believe certain things. Illusions. 1717 on my timer. 61. 7. Divine is saying that bubble has been popped and you have been freed from this illusion, galactic mushroom, which says divine matrix. You've been set free from the divine matrix. Whomever this resonates for, you'll know if you're out of the divine matrix. You'll know the door will have shut and you'll have changed. You'll notice the changes in the connectivity around you across the globe. I mean, like across the entire globe. With all your friendships, everything. 555 could be significant. So you're going to be given a fresh start, and it's divinely guided. You're divinely protected. It's a 1. It's an Ace of Swords. But you got to do the work to get your frequency up. You got to heal. Work on your thoughts, work on your heart, work on your throat, speak your truth, because a new beginning is coming. This feels like a new moon, not a full moon. New moon, because we start new things at new moons. New moon in June. Yeah, I'm rhyming. New moon in June. So, you know, again, with this earth angel, we got lots of angels. You're an angel. And yeah, it might feel overwhelming. Don't look at the whole thing. That just makes it overwhelming. You might maybe write it all down on a piece of paper, but how do you make something unoverwhelming? Break it down into small little blocks, little steps, and just do a singular step or 2 a day until all the steps are gone. That's how you take something from extremely overwhelming to not overwhelming at all. Resourcefulness. Tip. Okay, so right now you're repairing your body, mind, and soul. Take what resonates. Working on ego. Take what resonates, because you're about to move forward. If you're not, take what resonates, okay? 30. could be significant. 333. You might love horses. You might head towards somebody. Again, one of my first messages, was it you? I gotta make sure I'm talking to the right person. No. No. You might be heading towards this person. Whoever is at the other end of this, okay? Go into meditation, make sure all of this resonates for you. Make sure this message is for you. I truly believe it is, but I'm being guided to tell you that, okay? The other word, you know, I keep seeing the word overwhelm and plenty. The other message I'm getting with that is, once you've done the work and you're right here, overflow. We're talking wealth and abundance now. Overflow and plenty. Things are going, with that Wheel of Fortune, things are going to turn around for you, but you've got to get higher vibrating. And in order to do that, we got to release addictions, we got to release patterns. We've got to heal chakras, get ourselves balanced, so walk barefoot. Get yourself grounded, get outside, okay? Do everything outside if you can. Do it all outside. I'm serious, Sag. Do it all outside. I mean, sit outside and put on some earbuds and do it outside in the sun. Get some vitamin D. Be flexible. Be teachable. Listen to some music. Get yourself grounded. 28. Do something new. And this is all going to work out for you in the end. Yep. Yeah, because you're going to head to somebody. Heart and home. Somebody's in your heart. Because they're your home. Wow. They're your world. If the home doesn't resonate, maybe they're your world. Take what resonates. Leave the rest. Let me get you some advice. What can we share with Sagittarius? Right there. Manifesting miracles. Your dream is soon to become reality. Trust your heart and continue to follow its guidance. What did I tell ya? What did I say? What did I tell ya? Spirit don't play. This is going to be you and them soon enough. Trust. Transformation occurs through acceptance. Once you accept the current situation, it will automatically transform. And I'll take this a step further. Then close your eyes and envision this with you and them doing it. So you don't just accept where you're at. Then close your eyes and envision yourself moving into that new situation. I'm so grateful, Lord, for where I'm at. And I'm also very grateful for this. And then envision, whatever that is for you. Imagine all unwanted thoughts dissolving into light, creating room for new opportunities and possibilities for your life. For those struggling with perspective change. Twin flames, confirmed. What? Spirit don't play. 24:45 when I said that. 6-9. There's something about the rule of 3. 3, 6, 9. I don't know. I don't know much about that, but I don't know by that if I do. I know a lot of stuff, but I'm not great with names and titles. I'm gonna own that. I really am. Like, my son, he comes at me, like, with movies and song titles, and, like, who's this from that movie? I'm like, I have no clue. I don't know. And I watch a ton of movies. I know music like the back of my hand, but you ask me a song title, you'll have to play me the song, and I'll be like, I know that song. I know it. And I'll start singing it even. But, like, I won't know the title. I just won't. I'll be able to sing it to you, though, most likely. Yeah, so playfulness is important in this pairing. It is. I think you're coming together to heal inner child woundings together and to be children, to be light. And you're going to play a lot. Laughter is huge. Laughter is the best therapy. Have some fun together, and remember, love is the greatest healer. Love, laughter, light, happy times, happy family. Yeah, I really do think for those who, sexual union, for those who are really transformation, resonating with this one, you're in for a real treat. So surrender, darling. It's going to be one heck of a ride. Friendship. So that's your reading. I hope that it resonated. I really do. And that you got something out of it. Okay? Come back around. I'm going to be doing a pick a card reading. Four piles, an hour a pile. Me and Divine. We're going to tell you who your next partner is going to be. What they're like. How you met them. Maybe what they look like. What they do for a living. Stuff like that. Going to be interesting. Okay? So keep dropping in. It's going to drop soon. Okay? Well, I'll start doing them soon is what I mean. Okay. Anyway, I hope that you enjoyed that and that you have a great day. Stay safe and know that you are loved because you absolutely are. Take care. Bye.